The time is 8:45 in the morning time on this Friday morning, February 8, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Friday morning, February 8, 2019. And good morning to you all this lovely Friday morning, February 8, 2019. It is 8:46 in the morning time, and we have a temperature of 39 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News at 8:46 is, despite few details about much doubt, the great new deal generates enthusiasm. Roberts joined the Supreme Court level of Wiggins blocked in Louisiana abortion law after fight over subpoena. Whitaker to testify before House panel Friday. Cuomo presses website gets on his exchange with Parkland Dad. Kraft group in a battle with Foxborough feature of historic home. As plans to demolish more than 200-year-old home in Foxborough now owned by Patriots owner Robert Kraft's company have been put on hold for 6 months. Amos Moore's house was built in the 1800s and was home to a small business that helped make the Foxborough the straw heart capital of the world in the 20th century. Residents gathered at Foxborough Town Hall on Thursday night to discuss the future of the one-dad structure. We strongly the structure is safe, and Jeremy Smith, a Kraft Group spokesperson, said. The Kraft Group is being considered building the park on the land where the home is located along railroad beyond Gillette Stadium. At the meeting, Foxborough Town historian Jack Coughlin pointed out there was a time that Robert Kraft talked about restoring property and using himself for special occasions. For example, visiting tourists came to the stadium and ordered his visit teams off what said. Mac President, chairman of the Foxborough Historical Commission, said his trust keep it in place. The Hassanah National just historic places, which sounds great, but really doesn't give it much protection. And both sides agreed to continue discussion for another 6 months before a final decision is made. The Kraft Group has offered to give the historic home away if the new owner is willing to move it to a new location. Roger Stone facing ag order, launches counterattack. CBP agent shoots driver attempting to run over an agent at U.S.-Mexico border. Kellyanne Conway describes it for the first time alleged October 2018 assault. Supreme Court lets Alabama execute a Muslim murderer without imam by his side. Saudi Arabia helped to build a media empire. U.S. sanctions are aimed at Venezuela's oil services May 7th. Political ambitions revealed cracks in yellow vest movement. Fallon's basically experiment to hit the halfway mark. Man risk life pulls forth from a burning car in West Bridgewater. Ronan Ferris says Jeff Bezos is the only one AMI tried to blackmail. Hasbro shares tech as profit has slammed more than expected by Toys R Us liquidation. Taking into Twitter's first daily user disclosure. Lambert Steel says there's about Judge goes into the process. Stops now. Down 220.77 points at 25.67.53. SP5 down 25.56 at 27.06.05. And NASDAQ down 86.93 at 72.88.35. The Magnet North Pole is moving on toward Russia. 2018 was the fourth hottest year on record, and trend set to continue. Europe's Mars rover will be named after chemist Rosalind Franklin, and SpaceX made launch Crew Dragon ship for NASA astronauts on March 2nd. Global wave of measles case fed by conspiracies and misinformation as health officials worry. Measles outbreak is being reported across the U.S. Americans have been linked to breast implants and has killed at least 9 people. FDA warns that rat invasion discovered at the historic Los Angeles City Hall with city toughest outbreak. Peter Chell News Time is 8:49 on this Friday morning, and it's time now for a Peter Chell Sports Report. Nope, let's take a look at the wires. North Korea quietly mocked the efforts in its army fight to North Korea as later Kim Jong-un promised to hold the second son of President Donald Trump. West Texas media prices were lower early Friday morning, part of the concerns of good about the effects of crude oil demands on the extended trade war between China. Chevron updates policy for climate change government. Acting AG Matthew Whitaker said it appeared in Congress before. A lot of people after subpoena drama. Dominic Ray was executed Thursday night in Alabama before the Supreme Court decided against his argument that his religious right to be violated. The Transportation Security Association intercepted a record number of firearms that carry on baggage at U.S. airports in 2018, TSA said. Supreme Court Thursday blocked the Louisiana abortion law that reported say would limit the state to a single doctor could perform the procedure. U.S. State Department Thursday warned Iran to halt its development of ballistic missiles while called for sanctions to be tightened on Tehran. Now Wells, Blues rocker Susan Tedesco, band Tedesco Tracks band will head like the 7th annual Levitate Music and Art Festival, which goes the third day performance for the first time this year. Peter Cello News Time, 8:51, time now for Peter Cello Sport Support. Boston Celtics lose a tough one and a good one against the Los Angeles Lakers last night at TD Garden, 129-128. Tonight, the North Lancers boys basketball game will have a team will have a game tonight at Northern High School at 6:30 p.m. against the Norwood Mustangs. Who you got? NBA All-Star Edition team as LeBron James chooses Kevin Durant for the first All-Star draft pick. Patriots defensive tackle Denny Sheldon receives award for his play in Super Bowl 53. And Lakers moving on name Dave is the long line of front office blunders. Peter Cello News Time is 8:51. Time now for our Peter Cello traffic trends to check. Baby! On the MBT, White Line Spirits of North Line delays after 50 minutes due to trade with a door problem on Harvard. Green Line D-Birds and Pitch delays after 50 minutes due to a signal problem on the commuter rail. Newburyport terrain 155, 7:40 a.m. from North Station off for 5-10 minutes between North Beverly and Newburyport. And Newburyport train 160, 7:55 a.m. Mid-Mountains of Water. Newburyport is up for 5 minutes late and route to North Station due to late robbing of equipment. And the ferries, they are looking good. Okay, look at the Dodgers and Bowways in New England. In Providence and vicinity, 95 southbound side. It is slow between Smithfield Avenue in Providence all the way down to Route 146. 95, both ends is back to right downtown Providence. 610 connector, it's slow between Route 6 and 95 downtown Providence. 95 on the northbound side, it is slow between Crescent and Route 195 in downtown Providence. 195 westbound side, so East Shore Expressway all the way down to Route 44 in Providence. 146 on the southbound side, so between 15 and 95 in downtown Providence. Up and off of the Red Island, Route 146 on the both ends back where it says the road, North Smithfield, Red Island. Jamestown. 1-3, both ends about with Jamestown around the Newport, Jamestown Bridge area. But Jamestown, Newport, Mount and Saginaw River Bridge is on, looking good. Out of the Cape, it's looking good. Route 20 is looking good from Water Falmouth. 6 is looking good from Sagamore Bridge down to Orleans. In southeastern Massachusetts, Route 95 on the northbound side, it is so between before 128 and get to 24 northbound solo before 128 and get to the Route 3 on the northbound side, so around Derby Street and Hingham and Summer Expressway on the northbound side, it is slow between Quincy and downtown Boston and Summer Expressway. Southbound side, so on the Dorchester stretch. Mass Pike, eastbound side, slow between 128 and Newton all the way down to this Austin Brad Tolls on both ends of the Mass Pike, slow on the Austin Brad Tolls. Mass Pike, westbound side, so longer put out of South Boston. 93, both ends downtown Boston, back up. Route 1 is southbound side, so slow at Chelsea to Charlestown, Summertown, Seoul, California, looking good. Mass Pike, westbound side, so to lower put down to South Boston. 93, northbound side, so 128 to Captain, 128 northbound side, so after 95, Peabody, 128 to southbound side, so between Redden down to Woburn. 93 southbound side, so 125 in North Andover. 128 at southbound side, so between Route 3, Burlington, all the way down to Waltham. Route 2, westbound side, slow, but 128 in Canton. Route 128 at northbound side, slow to Route 2 in Lexington. Route 2 eastbound side, so around Cambridge Stretch. 185 at the northbound side, so before Mass Pike and Hopkins. Tonight, eastbound side, 146 over there. Route 9 in Worcester, 146 at the northbound side, so around 290 in Worcester. Out of Western Massachusetts, it's looking good in Western Mass. 91, southbound side for 291 at 84, Hartford Connecticut. 91, northbound side, so at 291 out in Hartford Connecticut. 84, eastbound side between Farmington out of Hartford Connecticut. Merritt Parkway, westbound side, so between Milford all the way down to 795, southbound side, so between Bridgeport down to Greenwich, Connecticut, and up in north of New England. Interstate 879, southbound side, Louisville, U.S. Canadian, New York, Vermont, and all 50 the northbound side, so South Quebec, and Montreal. Peter Joe, News Time is 8:55. Time now for weather report. looking at the radar satellite Newport shows a lot of rain shots live from Bangor, Maine, all the way down to Washington, D.C. And rain on the vicinity in central western Massachusetts and rated heavily north of Hartford, Connecticut, and rated around Rhode Island. And rain's going to be here in 30 to 45 minutes from now. We have temperatures in the 30s, the low 40s in southern New England, while to the 30s, the low 40s in northern New England. And some sleet down around New Hampshire and Western Maine. All right. Look at that. The wind advisory, National Weather Service in Boston, New York, additional wind advisory in effect from 10 p.m. this evening to 3 p.m. Saturday. West wind about 15, 25 miles, gusts up to 50 miles. Strong winds gusts to be late tonight and Saturday morning. And strong winds may blow out limbs, trees, and power outlines. And scattered power outages are expected in Northern Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts over the Mass Pike. Wait, look at that forecast goes like this tonight. Rain Maine before 1 p.m. Patch mild before noon. High to 54 degrees. Light of wind coming westbound 5 to 10 miles an hour. In the morning, winds can gust as high as 28 miles an hour. Just pitches 8% new miles between the 10 coordinates possible for tonight. Most of the coast got about 20 degrees westbound 9 to 17 miles gust size 44 miles an hour for Sunday. Saturday, Sunday's got about 32 degrees. Breeze with the west about 16 and 20 miles gust size 40 miles an hour for Saturday. Most of the coast about 14 degrees northwest about 6 to 11 miles coming to the line of west side midnight for Sunday. Most of that's about 35 degrees west about 7 miles an hour for Saturday night. Most of the coast about 22 degrees west about 5 miles coming to the line of February in the evening for Monday. Most Saturday about 36 about 50 degrees north about 3 to 6 miles an hour for Tuesday. Snow Bay before May after 9 a.m. 132 low at 26 degrees north about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Just mentioned it's 85% for Wednesday at just no sleep. Putney City about the coast got 42 about 22 degrees and just mentioned 30% of Thursday, most sides go at 30 degrees and west about 7 miles an hour. And right now, not in overcast 39 degrees. And that's going to be it for Peter Channel Morning News on this Friday morning, February 8, 2019. Viewers will be have good morning, goodbye, to you. Hope you have a wonderful day.